We're in Groningen for the Odyssey Hackathon. We're really excited to participate. There's a ton of smart people, a lot of activity, a lot of enthusiasm for making the world a better place. I'm particularly hoping for some cross collaborations between a lot of projects. I've actually collaborated with a lot of people and they've all kind of converged on this event, and I'm getting to see some of my research come to life, and I'm also getting to see other people's research come to life.
I would like to see a world where our systems rely on forms of measurement of value that come from the activity itself rather than the financialization or the imposed monetary value of that labor or of that contribution.
People aren't always incentivized to come and pitch in and help, even if they would benefit a lot from the thing being successful. And that's why we need to build new coordination mechanisms, new way to flow resources to people who contribute to shared projects.
You could argue that the tragedy of the commons in general, in some cases, could be solved simply by adding extra information pathways.
So imagine a world in which 3D printing has taken off and all of the designs that anyone would want to 3D print are open source. And the people are constantly kind of innovating and trying to come up with new designs to share with the world.
Rather than focusing on the ways in which we value our contributions through money and markets, we're discussing how we can value our contributions through their intrinsic relation to one another.
Imagine a world in which drug discovery has gone open source, so that now drugs are being essentially manufactured at cost and given away nearly for free, while there's still a diverse group of people working to come up with new and more innovative drugs. And I think it's really about how can we make coordination work really well in open source so that people will be incentivized and rewarded for coming up with amazing work and giving it away for free.
If we are incredibly successful, we will have produced not just a measurement system, but an entire class of intrinsic measurement systems that will be able to fit to any particular commons or community that anyone wishes to instantiate.
It will mean a really big shift away from corporations, away from monopolies that own some little closed piece of technology or process and then use that to kind of extract value from everyone else, and towards people being able to collaborate on shared value, on shared commons.
The team is JavaScript hackers, data scientists, data visualizers, generally people who have experience with both building things and sort of mathematics and AI type technology. And the idea here is to sort of wire the humans into the intelligence and actually really get something done that goes beyond just the technology implementation.
We're trying to build really fair, really transparent ways for people to agree about who deserves the credit for projects that they work together on.
Even when we're building technical products, we're looking at the sort of human factors that added to its success instead of sort of marketized success where everything is, successful if and only if it makes a lot of money.
Anyone who's a software engineer can help very concretely by just helping us build Source Cred. There's a very big narrative here, and it's been a challenge to find the right way to message it, the right way to share it. I don't have as much experience with social media. I'm just been very kind of heads down in engineering. So if anyone finds this vision inspiring, it would be awesome if they would come join our Discord, which you can find on sourcecred.io on the website, and help us elaborate this vision and share it with more people.
I'm a big fan of Nature 2.0 as a grand narrative. I think it's really important to have big, central, motivating narratives that help bring people together behind an objective.
I find the vision for Nature 2.0 really exciting because I think there's so much we still have to learn from natural systems. If you look at our best technology, a lot of it is so kind of laughably inferior to what nature has produced.
That narrative doesn't have to be like an objectively true thing. In fact, you could argue that it can't be. I think it does, however, put an important light in front of us that says, hey, we want to be moving in this direction.